We're up here on the roof because it's time to do some AC maintenance.
That's right. It's getting hot. We're going to be doing a series in collaboration with our friends Todd and Stephanie Henson. They run the National RV Training Academy in Texas.
Yes.
Did I say that right?
I guess so. Yeah, it's a tongue twister. Todd is an instructor there, so we're in good hands when he walks us through all the different RV maintenance tasks that you'll need to do throughout the year on your RV.
That's right. So we're going to have a pro behind us.
Yeah.
It's not going to be me just winging it and looking on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, we're still going to be winging it on our own when it comes to the hands-on part because Todd and Stephanie are in Texas. But at least we've got somebody that is on standby in case we need some help.
We're going to be doing a whole series on RV maintenance. We're going to cover things like AC maintenance, which is really important right now.
Refrigeration?
Yep, refrigeration. We're going to look at the axles and greasing hubs and all that good stuff.
And we're going to take a look at generator maintenance and the heat pump and furnace.
Mm-hmm. We're going to start today with AC maintenance.
We know right now a lot of you are experiencing a heat wave, so what perfect time than now to share with you how to maintain your AC for the optimum performance.
Yeah. Check out our little chat with Todd and Stephanie and talking about what we need to do up here, and then we're going to actually put it to work today.
That's right. Roll that virtual chat. We're fortunate to have Todd and Stephanie Henson with us throughout this series because Todd is RVIA, did I say it right?
Yeah.
RVIA certified.
We wanted an expert to bounce ideas off of and discuss how we do some of the stuff that I don't know how to do.
You know, when it comes to RV maintenance, it's good to have somebody who really knows what they're doing alongside us so that we can show you the right way.
Hey guys.
Hey, how are you?
Maybe introduce yourselves.
I'm Todd.
I'm Stephanie.
And we're two beards and a babe, and we're happy to be here with you guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Where's the other beard?
We're sitting in a classroom at the National RV Training Academy right now, so she's at home.
Cool.
She steals all the attention, you know, so
Yeah.
we can't have two attention hogs.
That brings up the other thing is the National RV Training Academy is their RVIA certification course. And where is that?
We're located in Athens, Texas, which is about an hour southeast of Dallas. We have a facility here where we do training classes for people that want to become certified technicians, but also certified inspectors. And then we have classes for consumers that just want to be able to take care of their own rigs, but aren't really looking to become take a business with it. We have a 12,000 square foot classroom and bay space that we are able to pull in RVs and actually do the hands-on training. And we have dozens and dozens of refrigerators and air conditioners and all the different appliances that we teach so that our students not only get the theory in the classroom, but they also can get the hands-on training part here on location.
That's awesome. I also want to tell you guys that forgive our choppy video because we're in the mountains in Montana. And so it's kind of spotty. This kind of goes back to our FAQ video part 1 where we talked about different ways that you can make an income living full-time on the road. This is a potential opportunity to do something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Do you guys get any full-time RVers that travel full-time, that get certified and just sort of work in parks as they go?
I would say that's probably the most common student that we have.
Another reason why working with these two is perfect for us is because they also have a momentum.
A 397 at that. They're very, very smart people like that.
Yes.
We will now pass it off to Todd.
How often do you recommend that people do this kind of maintenance for their AC?
Two different sections here.
Okay.
If we're talking about just cleaning the filters and cleaning the registers, we want to do that once a season.
Okay.
Beginning of every season, so 4 times a year. When we're talking about getting up on the roof and cleaning the coils, probably about twice a year.
We're about a year behind.
I was just going to say, we're a little bit behind on that.
Okay. But it also depends on where you're at. If you're, in a place where a lot of dust and dirt blows, you may want to do it a little bit more frequent. Well, let's go over the things that you would need. Really 2 different types of cleaning agents.
Okay.
One is going to be for your evaporator coil, and then one will be for your condenser coil. You want to make sure you get the one for your evaporator coil because this is the air you're going to breathe. And you don't want to use a chemical, that you may not be able to breathe too well. So when you do clean your evaporator coils, you want to make sure it's actually for evaporator coil. It's a disinfectant. It's antifungal. And it also deodorizes. So we can actually breathe a lot better once we clean the coils.
Awesome.
Now, you can use this to clean your condenser coils, but this is about 3 times more expensive than your standard condenser coil cleaner. So the smart thing is to get both. The great thing about the foaming cleaner is, of course, it comes with its own brush.
Oh,
That's cool.
We use this a lot more than we use our fin combs. Fin combs are important when we're talking about cleaning, and we'll get into that. So we do need these. You can get these in a variety of sizes. You'll get a pack of those, and we just need to find which one fits your particular air conditioner. I would definitely recommend some gloves, because as we're beginning to clean those fin combs, they're sharp.
Chop up the knuckles.
Sometimes. Yeah, we can. And then finally, when we're talking about maintenance, we need to get some good foil tape for our ducts, and I'll go over that.
As always, we're going to have links to all the products that you're going to need to do this kind of maintenance in the description.
Yep. So let's go to a demo.
So with the standard Dometic air conditioner, this side's going to be our condenser coils. On the other side, if we'll come over here, we take our shroud off, but you also have a shroud for your evaporator coils. We'll take that off, and so we expose our evaporator coils. So we have evaporator coils and condenser coils.
Oh, and it should be noted that we did shut off AC and DC power to the whole rig.
So we have 2 forms of electricity coming to this AC. We have 120 volt, but because we have our wiring harness, it's also 12 volt.
Okay.
So we need to cut both.
I think this might be the moment of truth where we see what kind of condition it's in.
Yep.
Because let it be known, guys, that we have been very bad at maintaining our ACs, because this is the first time we're doing it, and we've had this RV for over 1.5 years.
This side will be our condenser coil, and this side will be our evap coil, because this is this part that goes into the RV.
Doesn't look too bad. There's a couple of little spots, but not anything bad, really.
Nah, some bugs.
Yeah.
I like that the condenser coils are facing backwards versus forward, so there's not bugs and birds and whatever hitting it.
But I'm not a big fan of being up here on the roof. Just saying.
It's actually not looking bad at all. The evap coil's looking pretty good. We only have a couple of fins to straighten out, maybe a few bugs. Doesn't seem like this should be routed underneath here. It was kind of tight. I think that was what was making this crooked and pull halfway off.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was a bad connection, but we'll make it better. There, nice and flush.
Yes.
And some slack. And actually our ducting looks pretty good too. We'll check it from underneath. Seems to be a pretty good seal in there. There's nothing bleeding over from one side to the other. So I'm going to remove this so we can spray in here. It looks like they tried to put it here and missed, and then stuck it here. So we'll straighten these fins here.
One of the thoughts is that when we get up here to clean the coils, we want to, do everything that we can to go get a water hose and spray this down. We're used to doing that to our homes because, of course, our evaporator or our condenser is outside. So simple to go grab your water hose and spray this. The problem with doing that on an RV is, of course, we have holes that go straight into our living space, and so we don't want to do that. So we could just simply take our spray foam and spray it on our coils. Now, this doesn't foam up near as much as the other stuff, but what it does is it releases the dirt, releases the grime, and that's what we're looking for. Now, you'll notice this stuff doesn't foam, and so if it doesn't foam, we really don't need to rinse it.
Oh, you should wear like a mask or something.
Yeah, you're kind of downwind a little bit.
You can see the dirt.
Coming out, yeah.
This actually goes down into our cabin area, right?
Right.
Now, normally you'd want to cover this up, but once we expose this, we want to cover this up so no matter what we do, it doesn't fall down in here. But this stuff is so great that you really don't need to rinse it. If you really want to rinse it, this is what I would suggest. One of 2 things. Get you one of those little pumps that you can fill up with water and just simply spray it. So pump it up and spray it. That's all that you need.
Just a little bit of rinse.
I'm not real big on taking your water hose all the way up there because 1, you have to take it up the ladder, but 2, if you're off, you have a lot of electricity that you have to worry about. You do have your drip pan here. As long as you're not putting in too much water, your drip pan will take care of everything. We can already see the difference in the coils just by spraying that on there.
Oh, yeah.
So now we have some issues where we have our fins are kind of blocked up. 1 inch of broken fins is 1/8 of a degree difference in our temperature. We definitely want to do what we can to straighten this stuff out. You should be wearing gloves when you do this. But just to show you how the fin comb works, you want to put that in there and you just lightly find where your grooves are. So you see how it goes in? Pull up and get that dirt out. And you want to straighten this out. Now this takes some time. You don't want to do it too quickly because you can damage these fins. So I prefer using this right here, especially if you're new to this. Just simply put it in and pull it up. You see all the dirt coming out?
Oh, yeah.
That's what this will do right there.
Hey, Todd, with the section that you just did, do you use the combs or that brush before you use the spray, or do you do the spray and then the brush?
So if you can actually see through a little bit, yes, this would be great to go ahead and help this out and let the chemical get into the part it needs to.
Okay.
Now, if it's covered up in here, it would be really hard to figure out where your combs go because they're all blocked up. If they're really bad, what you want to do is use your spray first, get a lot of that off, then come back with your brush or your comb, and then probably spray it again.
Okay.
Look at that, straighten those right out. The fact that these are so much shorter, you get a lot more leverage with it. So like right here, boom, straighten right out. Don't really have any bad areas. That's pretty good.
Is that it for that part?
Pretty much it. Let me get, there's a few on that side that were a little crooked. I mean, very minor.
So you don't really even need the comb, right?
No.
That's good.
That's real good.
That'd be a really big pain in the butt if you had to comb the whole thing out.
Yeah, like that one you guys showed us.
Yeah, like
that
the
was
one
all
Todd
beat
had.
that was all beat to hell. A little note of something that I noticed. Whenever taking a cover off or something like this, get the ones that are obvious, like around the edge here. You'll notice that I didn't take these out because they didn't look like they would be in a location that would be holding this on, and I was right. They're holding this on.
About that chunk right there.
I mean, we could at least see which comb we would need. That's not it. And we just mushed them.
Oh gosh. Well, trying to use the comb made it worse.
This actually works best.
Yeah.
So you can see, as a test, I flattened some to see if this would work.
Yeah.
You know, a general inspection, we don't have any mud daubers or bugs or spiders or anything like that in there. So Grand Design, good job on this one.
It's probably because we took such good care of it the past year and a half.
I'm sure that's it. They even taped the corners and stuff.
Oh yeah. We figured we might as well clean it off while we're up here.
If we move over to our condenser side, I'm going to use the foaming cleaner, and it kind of does the same thing. It foams up. We're letting the foam do its thing, and we're just going to lightly pull up to help loosen up everything that's located in there.
Next step is to use the cheap stuff in the condenser coil. First off, all the dust and stuff that we had on top here from Lone Rock Beach and other boondocking, dusty places in the desert Southwest, not a bit inside there.
Yeah, look. Hold on, I'll show you.
I was talking about this part here.
Oh, but I mean even in here.
But even in here,
there's not really anything.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I know.
Now we're going to do the condenser coil, which is right here. It's not very bad at all. So a little bit of dust here and there. This looks like Daisy's hair. It wouldn't be up here, but.
You need a comb for that?
Maybe.
Still haven't figured out what size comb.
Yeah, I'm trying to just kind of size them up here. Oh, there it is.
So tell them what size comb it is.
The 12 per inch worked really well. You can kind of see that it goes right in.
Todd made it look easier.
This is good. We're done.
Only 2 more to do.
So your standard air conditioner, you have your return, and then of course you have your inlet. Now, we'll close this off since we're vented. What we want to do is we want to take a regular thermometer, digital thermometer.
Got one of those?
We put it on our AC and let it run for about 10 or 15 minutes. We want to get a good cycle going. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set it in here. We're going to get a reading of our return air. The way ACs work is they don't just simply blow cold air in, but they suck hot air out. So this should have one temperature, and then what we want to do is go to our closest register and then read our temperature here. Okay, and this is what we call our delta T. So in Texas and in Florida, we're going to have a lower delta T than, say, in Colorado. Because the air conditioner does two things. Not only does it pull the hot air out and put cold air in, but it also takes out the humidity. The hotter the air, the more humidity we have.
And thank God in Florida.
Yeah. And Texas too.
Yeah.
If you want to test your AC to figure out how it's performing, you're looking for a delta T. This should be, this air right here going in, should be anywhere from 11 degrees to 20 degrees warmer than the air coming out here.
So 20 is a good delta T then?
20 is a good delta T. 11, you're in Florida, or or you probably got a compressor that's being overloaded. When I also said that you want to service this is a one-time buy. It costs you about $25. Unfortunately, this is the part where I think OEMs could do a lot better job. What we have up here, whenever they put in our air conditioners, they put it on after the roof is already made. So what they do is they cut through a hole, and then you have your roofing material, which is either the TPO or the EPDM, the rubber mat. Right. They just simply fold it down and staple it. And whatever air is in here gets sucked up and goes through the system. But the problem is, all of this should be taped up. Airflow is king when we're talking about air conditioning. So everything we want to do is all around airflow. Okay, that's the number 2 reason why the air conditioners go out. Number 1 is poor electricity. Now that'd be another topic.
These just pop off really easy. A little dirty, a little dusty.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
And this is what we were talking about, making sure this is a good seal here. And it is. I'm just gonna rinse it off in the sink and let it dry. Same thing with this side.
Woo! Oh my gosh, it's embarrassing.
I have a pretty good idea already that this is not too bad based on how it looks from the top, but as we're up here doing this, do it all the way.
There's some tape that could be added.
This is the part that goes into the ductwork for the rig, and you can see over here that could be just at least pushed back out of the way. I'm probably going to put some extra tape at this ducting area here. There's a little gap back in here that just goes to an empty area, which of course would just go into the attic space. Not good. Tiny little hole here, little block thing there, it all adds up. I'm going to add a little bit of extra seal here between the cold side and hot side. Like so. Got a good seal all the way around the barrier between the two sides. Mounting plate's clean. Now I'm going to just clean the filters and the cover. Got the cover all cleaned off, inside and out. Got all of the grooves inside the thingies clean. It is interesting to see though how these work. The air pumps out right here. You'll notice that the intake is still sealed off. Intake here, exhaust here, cold air out here, and then there's a little channel right here that will feed both of these things. And so if I have those open, you can see the bulk of the air will come straight out. You don't want to leave it like that all the time. I hear it's not good for it. We can probably ask Todd about that. When they're closed up, the air is forced to stay in there and then go into the ducts, and then it comes out. I don't know if you can see the duct over there, and of course all over the place. Grand Designs have a racetrack system where it's a circular duct going all the way through the whole rig, which is how we can leave this AC on at night and it's quiet because it's out here away from the bedroom. and it still pumps cold air or hot air into the bedroom and of course everywhere else. Okay, filters are clean. So now this AC is operating at peak efficiency. So the other thing that we wanted to ask you guys to talk a little bit about is the Road Life project.
And what Road Life Project is about is bringing an online community of RVers, but helping people with the common pain points that they experience when they're getting into the RV lifestyle. But also, Road Life is launching the first ever group healthcare plan for RVers.
That's exciting. That's really cool.
We actually just went through our second enrollment batch. Now we have several people who are on insurance who did not have insurance before Road Life was able to secure this plan.
Very cool.
But we also have something called Digital Pen Pals, which for families who road school, who are looking for an online social interaction system for their children, kindergarten, pre-K, those ages all the way through high school, kids will now have a platform that they can go and play games with each other. We can have book night, book club, story time, things like that. We have a large group of parents who want to volunteer to help moderate these activities. So you don't have to worry about your kid just logging in online.
Let's say you're just couples. Well, is there something for couples?
Yeah, we have a group called Chasing Adventures. And that group is all about taking your bucket list and checking things off, but doing it with like-minded other couples who also want to go and do those activities. And we want to be able to tell people about how to make an income while you travel.
Well, thanks so much, guys.
Thank y'all for having us.
We'll chat with you again here soon when we get to, what do we say we're doing next?
Next up is refrigeration. That wraps up the first video in our maintenance series and the first task that had to be done.
So yeah, it really was not that difficult. I think the big thing is just inspecting it and seeing, is anything amiss up here? Do I have a bunch of bent fins? Do I have bugs in there? Is a dead squirrel in there? Whatever. And yeah, squirrel. If a dead squirrel's in there, you probably had some smells.
Well, I think we got lucky that Grand Design apparently did a really good job when they installed the AC units because we hadn't touched them this whole time.
About 1 year and 7 months.
Yeah.
And yeah, it wasn't that bad, especially considering some of the conditions in which we've camped.
And I'm glad that we did this maintenance video first because I've been wanting those AC filters cleaned for a long time.
I wanted to wait so we could show you guys how bad they can get. Actually, they could probably get a lot worse. That's probably the third or fourth time I've cleaned those filters. Maybe third.
If there are any maintenance topics that you'd like to see us cover, comment below.
If you have any tips or tricks that we didn't cover or don't know about because you haven't told us yet, comment below.
Right. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe.
Give us a thumbs up. Check out our website, changinglanesrv.com.
Facebook and Instagram.
Check out these outtakes.
Bye.
See ya.
So what are we doing up here?
I don't know.
See if we can get through this without our neighbor's dog interrupting us.
While they sit there on their phones.
Right next to the dogs.
I don't even hear my dog. Roar, 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 roar.
Talking too much?
Talk too much. Should I fall off backwards for a good outtake?
Nope. This is rough on the knees, folks. The roof is on fire.
The roof is what we call the flight deck.
Oh.
Because it's technically the roof of the ship, right?
We're already going.
We're already on tangents.
We're already going.
I can't laugh because it's shaking.
We just started and we're already going.
Yeah. You know what this button does?
Come do it.
Just kidding. Alternating current or...
See, here we go, Stephanie.
Or half of the band of AC/DC, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Good to go.
Flying doggies.
Good to go.